Hi everyone, it's Sunday. How are you all doing today? I am a sound alchemist and I'm going to be using the Gaia Oracle deck today to do a reading for the group. It'll be a single card pull, but for anyone who comments on Facebook or Instagram, the first one who does comment will receive a card from me today as well. So comment and you shall receive. Um, we're also going to be working with the gold ZenTube for the sound portion, just so you know. And I am shuffling the deck to try and get the energy. So what's interesting is that yesterday um, I did a tarot reading and then I did some other work, and then it's funny how the day went by so fast, but at around 5 o'clock, I believe, or wait, maybe it was 4 o'clock. I just wanted to like rest my head for a little bit and I fell asleep. And I got up at like 7:30 and I was like, ooh, well, I guess I kind of missed dinner. Um, but I felt like, hi, Rosie. I felt like I needed something, right? So I ate a peach. And so there's this card wants to come out. Um, so I'll be pulling you a card as well, Rosie, before I do the sound. Um, but I just wanted to finish the thought before I tell you the card. Um, so I was saying I just ate a peach, and then I went back to bed, but I got up again at midnight. So it's just really, really strange. And then I stayed up because I couldn't not for the life of me fall back asleep. So it was so interesting because it finally took like me doing a couple of fill-in puzzles. Um, yeah, how you get those like little puzzle books. And I like the fill-in ones where they already give you the words and then you're supposed to fill it in into the graph and figure out how the letters work so you can fill them all in. Because it does require a little brain work. You have to know your ABCs and you have to know where the letters are falling and get it all in there. So it takes, I was trying to like, I think it was my mind just, saying all these things to me. And I didn't even realize what it was saying, but it was keeping me up, whatever it was. It was like this thrum going through my mind. And I was like, okay, so I just need to do something that's going to entice sleep. So I was doing these puzzles and I did like 6 or 7 of them. And finally, I felt like, and the thing is with puzzles, you have to have the light on. So it was kind of, I started like falling asleep and I'm like, I can't fall asleep with the light on. It's not going to last long if I don't turn off the light. So I got to turned off the light and bang, went out. Like it was so good. And then I got up this morning even before the alarm and before the guys came to like, and I don't think I ever finished this thought, but the guys are still like, they have to clean off the building first, but they're also repainting. So they've been here for 2 weeks now and they haven't even done the interior. They've only been working on the exterior of the building, the outer apartments, right? And the outer facade, but there's also an interior. And God knows how that's going to happen. But at least I hope the sound is not going to be like around me for very much longer. But here we go. This is the card I pulled. Flame Tree. And it's card number 30. And it says the start of something new. So this equinox energy is all about, it's all about you being you, right? And getting rid of all that extra stuff that's not you and just really bringing in what is truly you and creating from that point. So, I mean, you're in it now to like do the work and do this energy stuff. Like you're going to be able to create something powerful with this new moon that we're in, because we're still in the new moon. So definitely seed some creation, right? So I'm going to read to you what the number 30 means. And this is good. You are fully supported by God and the Ascended Masters. Step forward confidently in the direction of your dreams. What I just said. Yes, that's what the energy is. So you guys are, we all are fully supported, right? We just need to step out and dream that dream, and step into that new version of you that's going to allow you to dream that dream and bring it all in. Yes, like I'm feeling the charge of it. Like this morning, like before I got into my shower, I was just like, I want to let go of like everything, just surrender and let it all go. And I did that. And I felt like it all come out in the shower. So that's beautiful. So here we go. This is the first line of the affirmation down here. So you have it. And then here's the rest of the affirmation. So you have it, and someone keeps messengering me. And here we go. So I'm hoping that you will let me make it work for Instagram. All right. So here we go. I'm going to read it out loud, and then we're going to pull Rosie's card, and then we are going to be in business with the sound. So here we go. Flaming 30, flame tree, the start of something new. And I love this picture, right? A creative spark has ignited from deep within your soul, and this will soon develop into a passionate flame through which a new idea will come to you. This card heralds the start of something new. This could be a new area of study, a new business, or a new interest of some kind. Whatever it is, it will develop progressively and steadily and just keeps on growing. It will develop into a deep passion and remain a significant part of your life for years to come. You will thank your lucky stars for discovering something that you truly love to be and do. For the time being, all you need do is relax. Simply keep an open mind and heart over the next few weeks and pay attention to your intuition. Are you guys seeing this? Like, this is so lovely. Just want to bring it up and bring it to your attention so you can see it. Like, I love these cards. The artwork is so gorgeous. So here's the affirmation. A creative flame grows within my heart and illuminates my mind. I'm ready to start something new. My heart and mind are open to new possibilities. My dream becomes my reality. I do what I love and love what I do. And that last sentence is me right now. I do what I love and I love what I do. And sound is what I'm all about. And helping you is what I'm all about too. Working with you is what I'm all about. All right. So now, Rosie, it is your turn. And I'm going to think of you, connecting with you. Let's pull the right card for Rosie. And you could be asking your question right now. And that card was flipped over. So, Rosie, think of your question. seems to be somewhere in here. Let's see. Well, you got 2 cards, Rosie. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So your first card is evolution. And this card is number 45, and it's earth changes, climate change, transformation. So this is a cool card. I think we've gotten this before, but this is for you. The second card, this is pretty. It's number 19, which 1 plus 9 equals 10. So that's a powerful number. It's called Eternal Dance, Movement, Wheel of Life, Path of Least Resistance. So that's beautiful. It's this dancer dancing in front of a tree. With her hands like this. I love it. The Indian position. That's really cool. I love that position. Sometimes they do it when I dance. It's really fun. It's funky. It throws people off. When they see you do that and then you move your head, they're just like, oh, where are you from? All right. So, Rosie, let me tell you your numbers and what they mean first. So, the evolution card is 45. And that says the angels are helping you through a positive life change. And then the number 19. This is a message for you to believe in yourself and your life purpose. The angels want you to know that you are qualified and ready to follow your dreams. Stay positive and take action without delay. So follow your intuition for sure on this. All right, especially with life purpose and things, like feel into your intuition, feel in all about it. And bring that in for yourself. So the first card is card number 45. Here we go. This is the affirmation for you, Rosie, in case you need it. Even though we've gotten this card before, you may not want to have to go back to any of the older videos. Just want to give you that. Make sure people see it on Instagram, because if they can relate to it too, they can say it as well. And then I'll also give you the affirmation for number 19. This is the affirmation for card number 19. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that, Rosie. Or maybe I should just do it like this. You can see it. It's the one on this side. And hopefully Instagram can see it too. And if you're on Instagram, you can read backwards, so that's cool. So let's get to it. Evolution. I'm going to read that for you. So 45, evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. And I love this card. Like, I love the 3 lights there. Our world is cradled in cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by an infinite universe governed by a higher force greater than our human mind can know or comprehend. We are a forever changing image, forever transforming on our journey through eternity. Yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the earth is transforming, but this has always been, and this will always continue. Are we governed by a will greater than our own, or are we architects of our own future? This we do not know for sure. Some of you do. Um, but one thing is certain, whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. From the stars we were born, and to a star we shall transform. Be mindful of Mother Earth, be considerate and be kind to her. But do not fear her changing nature, for just like us, she is transforming to ever greater light. So that is so true. She is constantly healing herself and transforming as well, right? And that is what the Schumann resonance allows us to see. So, and her frequency is a higher frequency than our own, and nature's frequency is a higher frequency than our own because of the densities of our bodies. It has a gravitational pull, so we're pulled into the earth, but that's why the earth and nature can actually help us heal. It's because the frequency for them is higher than our own body frequencies and everything else going on in our bodies because they're really dense. So, affirmation. All lovingly unfolds through time and space. Life constantly transforms, but in essence, nothing changes. There is nothing to fear, there is only love. I am one with the universe and stars. Love is my guiding force. So I hope you feel the energy of that. And now, the eternal dance. 19 Eternal Dance, Movement, Wheel of Life, the Path of Least Resistance. The lady featured on this card feels completely at one with nature. She is in tune with the rhythm of the earth and her changing cycles. She does not resist the forces of nature, but moves gracefully with the wind. Yet through her body, sways with the wind. Okay, sorry about that. I'm putting an R there and it shouldn't be there. Yet though her body sways with the wind, she is not swayed from her path, for her feet are firmly planted in the earth. She remains poised, dignified, and balanced. She has shown up in your reading today to help you loosen up and feel the rhythm of life. You will benefit greatly if you allow yourself to be a bit more flexible. Be open to new ideas, accept that it is natural for things to change. Do not resist life's natural flow. If the path you are on seems to be all uphill, then find another way. There are many ways to get to where you want to go, so find the way that offers the least resistance. Life does not need to be difficult as you are making it. It is often easier to dance your way through rather than to try and push your way through. Try it. So the affirmation is, I accept change and embrace the new possibilities it brings. I am flexible and open to new ideas. I create pleasure in my life. I look at life from a balanced perspective. I celebrate life and dance my way through it. So what this card is asking you to do is to be flexible. And if you're seeing resistance in the path that you're currently on, there are other paths that have least resistance for you, that are going to make things easier for you. And you can bring that in if you allow yourself to be flexible and receive that guidance and take notice of it because it's coming in for a reason. So take the path of least resistance. Allow yourself to be flexible and notice if you can get to where you want to go using a different way, because this path that you're currently on is not as flexible as you think it is, and it's not allowing you to do the things that you want to do. So you need to actually choose something else to allow you to get to the same place, but that's going to be more flexible and allow you to dance through and have fun through it, right? Because we create even faster and we transform even faster when we're having fun with it, when it becomes like child's play, right? So when it becomes like that, it's just allows you to think of the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and before you know it, you've gotten to the spot where you want to be, and you don't even know how you got there. It's just like, wow, ta-da, there. In less time than the days that it took you to be on this path that you're currently on, where you've been fighting all the way through. So let me know if that works for you, Rosie. Rosie, comment, let me know. And now we are gonna hopefully get all that gunk out so that you can jump to the next version of yourself and choose all those playful things that you can do to get you to the next spot. All of you, right? So whoever's here and whoever's listening on the replay, jump to that new version of you, which we're going to do with this. So for those of you who are driving, operating heavy machinery, please listen to the sound later. If you have a pacemaker, sound has been known to adjust pacemakers, so please do not listen to the sound, and talk to your doctor if you've been using it in any form for meditative purposes and things like that, because you may want to look at that. And then if you're pregnant, again, speak to your doctor and your obstetrician and just go in intuitively and see if you want to work with sound while you're pregnant or not. And it's always here after you give birth. So they're just not really sure how it actually affects the child in birth, right? So let us now move forward. And this is not going to be a meditation. I figure that if I offer you guys just sound, you'll be able to use it however you want to. And my suggestion to you is that you connect in to your heart, bring in source and bring in Mother Earth, and just make that connection so that you can really open up, be meditative, bring in all that beautiful energy, grow your container, and allowing yourself to take in the new frequency of what is being offered, because the sound will relax the brain and then the body will allow you to just let go of what's there and what's old that needs to come off, that layer that would like to leave. Let's just say it like that, right? So here we go. Sit back, relax, connect in, take some deep breaths. And again, your choice of how many deep breaths you take and how often you're doing it while you're doing this, but just know that a lot of times people do not take full deep breaths, and that's also why, you know, you're not able to process any of the sound or anything else. Is deep breaths allow you to connect into your body and actually help put you in a meditative state. So we're doing everything to create a space of safe harmony, bliss. So you can let go of that which is willing to come off. And yes, now I will stop talking, and here we go. We're saying thank you to Source. Thank you to Mother Earth. Thank you to our higher selves. Thank you to all our teams of gods, goddesses, angels, archangels, guardians, guides, ascended masters, our teams of elementals, our teams of sound, vibration, energy, and light, our divine spirit councils, our galactic teams, and our starseed families. We integrate all of these beneficial upgrades and intentions in all levels of our awareness for the highest good of all, in safety, harmony, and bliss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jai Bhagwan Ki. Amen. So be it. And so it is. When we start wiggling our fingers and our toes, you can do circles with your ankles to start coming back in, sitting up a little bit and just easing our shoulders and our body for ease and comfort, slightly stretching for any muscular pain that you may have in the arms, the shoulders from sitting in a position for longer than 5 minutes. Sometimes you can get aches just stretching out. Taking some deep breaths, feeling yourself in the room that you're in your body, and opening your eyes when you're ready. So it was great to be here today. And if you all want, you can comment on how your equinox day was within the comments as well. And I'm so grateful for everyone who views these, who's live, who comes on the replay. I so appreciate you. And I hope that the card readings are beneficial for you and that the sound itself is beneficial for you. I'd just like to remind you to put in your headphones so that you can clearly get all the nuances with the sound. I have found that when I use my microphone, sometimes the sound comes in and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going with not using the microphone, but depending on you all to actually use your headphones. So any of the sounds that you're meant to have will come through for you through the headphones, okay? And if you're not hearing a tone, then it just means that that was not for you, that it was meant for someone else who's hearing it in the moment as well. Because you want all the tones that are going to work for you, that are going to allow you to jump to the newer frequency for yourself. You don't need any of the ones that are lower toned. That might be for others who need to bring themselves up to that tone. So again, you're going to receive what you need to receive for you to jump to the next level of self. All right. Think of it that way. Bring it in that way and allow for it to be. All right, guys. Have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.